Well, got my magazines separated, one of the boxes, and I still got tons of these to do. What I do is I separate them in the same category so the item specifics are the same, so I can create drafts with the name, and then all I have to change is the date, add the subject matter on the front page, then I know what page to go to, and I scan these into this correct page. So basically, when they get scanned into my computer, I can then show you guys exactly what I'm working on. So each one of these piles are the same ones from the same generation. These are all one-offs. Those definitely slow me down, but the one-offs are pretty good because they tend to have more value. You know, these are all from the early 30s radio crafts. So once I'm done with this batch, I'll shift to music sheets, and then when I'll do a batch of music sheets, I'll go back to radios. So I'm trying to always rotate back and forth from different types of items that I'm listing. But this is about a 500, maybe 600 pieces, and I should have these up and ready to be listed here in the next couple of days. When you do it this way, it's really easier because you don't have, like, if you're scanning a whole bunch of magazines like the one-offs, you're always having to change the names and the item specifics, who produced it, who was the editor, what time period. Here I do the prep work at the beginning. I create one draft, and then I make sure I count how many there are. I scan all my photos that I use. I use 6 photos for each magazine. Then when I'm dropping them in, I'll show you here shortly how quickly it is, and it is so much faster. I now almost pushing 7,000 listings, and I should be able to double that by the end of the year. I'm getting to the point where, you know, 8 hours a day of listing. I still have 8 more of these big boxes. Probably 5,000 radio magazines, and I probably have about 10,000 music sheets. And the music sheets are going to be difficult because they're all one-offs. So I use my software to scan the photo, and then I paste it into Google to see if there's anything on the internet with that item. And it only takes me about 5 seconds. And when I do find the item, I capture that name. I go to Worth Point to see what the top value is. And then I assess my item by condition, and then I price it. And all that happens within 15 to 20 seconds of me doing this. So hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and try to list 20 and upload photos. And that's the way I do it. And I like 2D items because I do have dyslexia. So me typing isn't the easiest thing for me to do. So I use tools to capture the words off the images, and it does speed up the process for me. But I'll show you that here shortly. Enjoy the video, guys, and if you have a moment, please like and subscribe. Have a good day. To show you how I upload photos to the new tool. I'm not using the tool completely. I'm having issues with it jumping around, but I do use the add photo functionality. It uploads photos a lot quicker than it used to. So I'll show you how I do it now. So I'll open these up, go find the right folder that has my photos, and I'll start uploading them, and I'll immediately just jump to the next listing. So I'm on the first couple. Takes a little time for them to all upload, but once it starts going, I remember the number I leave off at, and in this case it's 13, and I'll go in and grab 13, and I'll go to 19 next. And the neat thing about it now is when you're done uploading your photos, you just save the last one and it'll automatically save all the other ones. I used to have to stroll down, and by the end of doing 20 of these, my hand was killing me. I was having issues every day. And so this is 31. If your internet's fast, you would be able to do this quicker. Since my internet's a little slow, it takes a little bit of time, but I'll go in 37, 43, 49. So they're uploading in the background, and when I save the last one, it saves them all, so I don't have to. It's pretty cool. Oh, it was 56. I'm not looking at the numbers. I have a 62. I'm almost done here. I do it this way because all the item specifics are the same. It's the same magazine from the same period. '74. Once you get used to doing this way, you know, I can do 100 pretty quickly. Talking, and so here's my last one. I'll wait for these to upload, and I'll just go down and save. I'll close these, and it'll have them all saved there. And I'll just go over here to the left, close all windows, and then file open new windows, and I'll reset this to the center. And those are the I make extras just in case, because when I'm scanning photos, sometimes I'll scan 25 and sometimes I'll scan 20. So then I'll delete those. I want to not delete one of those so I can have a draft. And now I have 30, 32, 33 ready to get going. 32, and I keep these for the next draft. So I guess I have one already, so let's get rid of that one. But that's a lot faster than the other way, the old template. I had to stroll to the bottom, and like I said, by the end of the day, my hand was throbbing for hours, and I don't have to do that anymore. But I'm not 100% convinced with the new tool. It's jumping around, and item specifics not giving you suggestions, so you have to actually know what they are, and that slows me down. So I'll toggle. So when I'll go back into here, the next step is for me to start listing them. I'll go over here and switch back to classic view, and it'll, when I start filling this information in with the tool I use, it's pretty quick for me. I'll just go grab the date, paste it. I'll go grab a subject matter, low. This is all a tool that I use for my disability or dyslexia. So I don't really have to type, but then it gives you my recommendations here. Radio, January, I did notice that was 97, so I'm thinking it's 57. And so that needs to be changed in my listing. Yep. Anyway, that's how I'm listing magazines now. And now I'll save this, and once I get 100 of them done, I schedule them out 24 per day, so I'm able to get ahead of my scheduling, so there's no hour during the day that I'm not touching eBay. Yes, it costs you 10 cents a listing, but it's well worth it when you keep massaging eBay. Your organic traffic grows, and and I sell, you know, during the day most of the time. Even at night when you wake up, I'll have 6 or 7 orders sometimes. When I don't schedule them and I do a bulk upload of 100, I'll have that burst and then it'll slow down. But if I slowly drip them, I get a burst regularly throughout the day. But I hope that helps. But that's a quick tutorial on how I list my items. And if there's any questions, go ahead and feel free to leave me a message. Please like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys next time.